Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series. Patrick Corbin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Digging in the switch hitter, Alvaro Ruiz, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
High drive. Left field. Out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough.
Digging in to try it again, Alvaro Ruiz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Buster Posey now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's had some success, 5 for 11. And there he goes towards second. Left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On now to the top of inning number. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Kike Hernandez.
In the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail things here. Digging in once again, Alvaro Ruiz. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by...
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruiz is over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tomas Santos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruiz moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes. Josh Fields is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Logan Forsythe will come on defensively now. Now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 11, Logan Forsythe.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Santos patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The San Francisco Giants used a 3-run ninth.
Struck out looking his first time. This was ripped down the left field line for an extra base hit. Trout at career hit number 1,000 and does it in grand fashion with his 17th double of the season.
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves. Mike Leake, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance. Striding in once again, Alvaro Ruiz. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ruiz has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Let's go, big fella.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Leake on second. Gomez on at first with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Alvaro Ruiz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Alvaro Ruiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
To third. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruiz has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Sean Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruiz on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Alvaro Ruiz. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Alvaro Ruiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
A little roller toward the hole. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So striding in, Buster Posey. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game.
Into right center field, coming on Rosario, sliding effort, he drops the ball. Coming in is Marisnik. Around third comes Springer. The throw home. Springer is safe at home plate. Astros take the lead. A 7-run inning. It's 9-8.
I can't believe this.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. The next to bat for Atlanta, Sean Rodriguez. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Ruiz. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Alvaro Ruiz, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight? Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air to left. Ruiz has a read on it, and that retires the side. So in now for San Francisco, Alvaro Ruiz, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Arrieta, the runner at third. Carmona is over at second with 1 down in the inning. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your stance.
Coming to the plate now, Alvaro Ruiz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Alvaro Ruiz. He singled his last time up.
Alvaro Ruiz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Inciarte. but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Pick it up.
Ruiz takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy.
Here we go. High fly ball, deep left field. Way back. Oh, Rockies winner. How do you like that?
A truly gorgeous. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Atlanta, center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Swing and a looper to left. Ruiz moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lorne Comer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Samardzija sets. Here it is on 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruiz is there and he has it for the out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts? Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Salvador Perez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruiz moves over, 1 down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And if you look at the numbers.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Alvaro Ruiz. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Ruiz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alvaro Ruiz, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sean Rodriguez.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruiz waits on it, 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Samardzija has his target. 2-2 on its way. pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruiz on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. In order to go digging in to try it again, Alvaro Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alvaro Ruiz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Escobar has it, and that's the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He's in there at the plate. Digging in once again, Alvaro Ruiz. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Perez recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first.